Hi guys, welcome again to Learning TWI, the fun way with TWI Junior Pro. My name is Sesei, and for today we have two people that needed something translated. And the very first person that needed something translated was Mujeeb. Mujeeb, thanks again for your continuous support. And these are the things that Mujeeb wanted to know. And the first thing that Mujeeb wanted to know was how to say, this place doesn't look like it has been swept. Again, this place doesn't look like it has been swept. Now that in TWI can be said in relatively two ways. Now the very first way one can actually say that is Ɛha yɛ te sɛ yɛnnpraae. Again, Ɛha ayɛ te sɛ yɛnnpraae. One last time. Ɛha ayɛ te sɛ yɛnnpraae. Now the second way one can actually say that is Ayɛ te sɛ yɛnnpraa. Again, Ayɛ te sɛ yɛnnpraa. One last time. Ayɛ te sɛ yɛnnpraa. And the next thing that Mujeeb wanted to know was how to say, are you just waking up? Again, are you just waking up? And now that also in TWI can be said relatively in two ways. Now the first one can actually say that is Woresɔreaa. Again, Woresɔreaa. One last time. Woresɔreaa. But when written to be Woresɔreaa. Again, Woresɔreaa. But usually when you speak, you don't have to put the re. So it becomes Woresɔreaa. Now the second way one can actually say that is Sesei na woresɔre. Again, Sesei na woresɔre. One last time. Sesei na woresɔre. Now the last thing that Mujeeb wanted to find out is don't follow them inside. Again, don't follow them inside. Now that in TWI can also be said in two ways. Now the first way to say don't follow them inside is Ɛnni wɔn ekyi nnkɔ. Again, Ɛnni wɔn ekyi nnkɔ. One last time. Ɛnni wɔn ekyi nnkɔ. Now the second way one can actually say that is Ɛnni wɔn ekyi nkɔ wura. Again, Ɛnni wɔn ekyi nkɔ wura. One last time. Ɛnni wɔn ekyi nkɔ wura. Mujeeb, thanks a lot for your continued support. Now the second person that needed something translated was Daniel. Daniel, thanks again for your continued support. And these are the things that Daniel wanted to know. So the first thing that Daniel wanted to find out was how to say it's enough or enough. Again, it's enough or enough in TWI. So it's enough in TWI is ɛyɛ. Again, ɛyɛ. One last time. Ɛyɛ. Now enough in TWI is Ɛbɛso. Again, Ɛbɛso. One last time. Ɛbɛso. Now the second thing that Daniel wanted to know was, since you can't come, I will do it alone. Again, since you can't come, I will do it alone. Now that in TWI can be said as Wontumi mɛyɛ, menkoa mɛyɛ. Again, Wontumi mɛyɛ, menkoa mɛyɛ. One last time. Wontumi mɛyɛ, menkoa mɛyɛ. So if somebody says Wontumi mɛyɛ is basically since you can't come, menkoa mɛyɛ is I'll do it myself. So again, Wontumi mɛyɛ, menkoa mɛyɛ. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was so that. Again, so that. Now so that in TWI can be said as nneɛ, ɛbɛyɛ. Again, nneɛ, ɛbɛyɛ. One last time. Nneɛ, ɛbɛyɛ. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was I can't breathe properly because I am doing my exercise. Again, I can't breathe properly because I am doing my exercise. Now that in TWI can be said as Menntumi nhome papa efiri sɛ meretenetene m'apɔmu. Again, Menntumi nhome papa efiri sɛ meretenetene m'apɔmu. One last time. Menntumi nhome papa efiri sɛ meretenetene m'apɔmu. So if somebody says Menntumi nhome papa, what they're saying is they can't breathe properly. Efiri sɛ is because. Meretenetene m'apɔmu is I'm exercising, but literally translated, I'm stretching myself, right? Which in turn is exercise. So again, Menntumi nhome papa efiri sɛ meretenetene m'apɔmu. But when written, it will be written as meretenetene m'apɔmu. Again, Menntumi nhome papa efiri sɛ meretenetene m'apɔmu. And exercise in TWI, the word exercise itself is Apɔmutenetene. Again, Apɔmutenetene. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, Daniel wanted to find out what the word properly is in TWI, right? In TWI, we don't have the word properly. The best I can say is well, right? So well in TWI is ye, which in turn also refers to properly. So again, properly or well in TWI can be said as ye. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, so Daniel wanted to find out what gyinaho actually means in English. Again, gyinaho means in English. So gyinaho in English is stand there. Again, stand there. Gyinaho is stand there in English. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, why is it that? Again, why is it that? Now that in TWI can be said as adentina. Again, adentina. One last time, adentina. That the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, what do you mean? Again, what do you mean? Now that in TWI can be said as wo pese wo kyerɛsɛn. Again, wo pese wo kyerɛsɛn. One last time, wo pese wo kyerɛsɛn. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, why are you so mean? Again, why are you so mean? Now that in TWI can be said as adentina wotisa. Again, adentina wotisa. One last time, adentina wotisa. Now the thing is, adentina wotisa literally does not mean why are you so mean. It's basically saying why are you like that, which in turn could mean why are you so mean. So again, adentina wotisa. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, how dare you? Again, how dare you? Now, how dare you in TWI? I'm not sure exactly how to put this, right? But the best way I could represent, or I could say how dare you in TWI is adenti na uyesa. Again, adenti na uyesa. One last time, adenti na uyesa, which in English is, why did you do that? Again, why did you do that? Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, Daniel wanted to find out what turn is in TWI. Now turn in TWI is dane. Again, dane. One last time, dane. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was over. Right, so Daniel wanted to know what over is in TWI, right? Now the best word I can represent over in TWI is awie, right? Awie. One last time, awie. Now in English, awie can represent done, finished, or when something is over. So if I say mɛyɛ, basically I'm saying I'm finished, which in turn is I'm done. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know is, give me space. Again, give me space. Now that in TWI can be said as mamekwine. Again, mamekwine. One last time, mamekwine. Now literally translated, if somebody says mamekwine in English, they're saying give me way, or give me some room, which in turn could mean give me space, right? So again, mamekwine. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, you are too close. Again, you are too close. Now that in TWI can be said as wo bang me dodo. Again, wo bang me dodo. One last time, wo bang me dodo. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was too close. So what Daniel wanted to know was how to say too close in TWI, right? So in this context, I'm guessing when something is too close to you, or something is just too close to something. So now in that context, too close can be said as ebang dodo. Again, ebang dodo. One last time, ebang dodo. Now the last thing that Daniel wanted to find out was what was close. Literally close, right? Now I was thinking of close as in close the door, right? Now if you want to say close literally in TWI, that's tum. Again, tum. One last time, tum. But if you want to say close the door, it becomes a bit tricky. Now if you want to say close the door in TWI, you say to pununumu. Again, to pununumu. One last time, to pununumu. Guys, thanks again. This is the end of today's lesson. Well, I'm out today because we're heading to spring, so it's a bit warm outside. We're in winter, so that's why I was actually doing the videos inside. So I think I might actually do more of these videos outside, or go around doing some sightseeing and taking videos and doing translations there, right? So I just want to thank Daniel and Mujeeb again. Guys, thanks again for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Next week's Saturday or Sunday, I'll send out a notification. I'll be doing a live session with Mark. So please guys, send in all the requests that you want and whatever you need, so that when you're doing the live session, you do those translations. And the guys that actually come on, remember, we also do live translations as well. So please join us. We'll do live translations with you guys as well. We really appreciate you guys. And guys, as always, if you like the content of the channel, right, please click on the like button. Please click on the subscribe button, and please click on the bell button for future notifications. And remember that if you want to learn TWI quicker, right, please go get the TWI Junior Pro app. With that and this channel, you learn TWI quicker. I'm sorry for the outside noise, the birds and cars and everything else. I can't control that. So sorry for the audio, but I really appreciate each and every one of you. So with lots of love from me, Kwesi, see you next week. Bye.